Want a perfectly ripe pineapple every time you buy it? I'm going to teach you a couple of ways to make sure that your pineapple is perfect. I'm also going to show you how to cut a pineapple, and then we're going to put together a couple of smoothie packs using fresh fruit. The first thing to look for is a consistent yellow color throughout the length of the pineapple. I ended up getting a personal size pineapple because all of the other ones, the larger regular size ones, were just not quite right. So I decided to go with this one because this is a great example of a ripe pineapple based on the color. It's nice and yellow all the way throughout. There's no darker brown spots. I'll show you a close-up from the store. If there's like raised brown on the little kind of notches on the side, I would skip that one as well. And if it's more green in color, I would also skip that one. If it's halfway yellow and then there's a little green on the top, that's gonna be okay as well. The other test is to pull the leaf. If it pulls pretty easily, this is actually several, I've already pulled 2 out of this one before I bought it. So those 2 pulled out really easy. You should be able to pull out the small leaf from the center pretty easily. I do that in the store every time I buy a pineapple. Okay, with that, let's get to cutting this pineapple. I'm gonna shift the camera and then we'll get to cutting. This is how I cut a pineapple pretty much for everything. Fruit salads, smoothie packs. You can cut it into spears this way as well. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut off the top. There's 2 ways to do that. You can whack it against your counter like this, or you can just slice as close to the top as you can. I'm just gonna slice. And the same method works for the larger pineapples. Obviously this is just like a mini, okay? So there we have it. Look at how gorgeous that is. That's gonna be perfect. The next thing that we're gonna do is cut off of the bottom. Sometimes you can see it's a little bit overripe here. You could try to save a little bit of that flesh, but I'm not going to because it's just a little bit overripe. From here, I'm gonna cut down the sides. An important thing to know about a pineapple is you have to cut all of these little eyes out. They have to be cut out. Little things can lurk in there. So you can either use your knife to do that, or I sometimes will use a grapefruit spoon to just kind of wiggle those eyes out. But yes, those need to be completely off of your pineapple before you cut it for your fruit salad or your snack, or in this case, my smoothie packs. Okay, I actually kind of left a few on here on purpose. So you can either like shave that off. You wanna get it all the way off. Shaving is the way to get the least amount. So, or you can cut them out entirely like that. So just cutting those out. And sometimes the little seeds will stay behind. You wanna cut those out as well. You wanna make sure to get those out of there too. Little seed. I don't know if how well you can see that little brown speck. So those are often in these little eyes or soon to be eyes. So those are often kind of hiding either under the eyes or in another little notch. So just want to make sure to shave all those out. Of course, trying to minimize how much of the actual pineapple flesh that you take away. So little balancing act there. This one has a bunch of little seeds. At the bottom, especially make sure that like along here, that you get all those pieces as well. This is pretty good. And now we're ready to cut. So the core of a pineapple is very tough and very hard to eat. So what I'm gonna do is basically cut around the core into 4 pieces. So we're gonna just cut straight down. And there we have this large piece. I'm gonna cut straight down and we're gonna get 2 medium pieces. And then we'll get our skinny piece on the end. Of course, if you have compost or any reason to use this, you can compost the core, but this is pretty much not edible. So from here, you can see how we can cut this into spears or into chunks. So if you just want spears, if you have a kiddo who likes spears, you can do this. If it's a thicker piece, you could even put it on a skewer so they could eat it like a little pineapple popsicle, if you will. So I'm just gonna cut down into spear mode so you can see what that's like, and then turn the cutting board, and we can do the same thing across the other way to get our chunks. This one's really ripe, so it's really easy to cut. Sometimes the like top or bottom is a little bit harder to cut, depending on how ripe. The bottom is usually more ripe than the top, but pineapple's a little bit different. So here we have our chunks. Now this is what we could then use for a fruit salad, for snacks, for lunch boxes, for smoothie packs, which I'm going to show you how to do that next. But first, I have an important fruit salad hack for you. This is not an advertisement. This is just my favorite I wanted to share with you. Most people think about poppy seed as a good dressing for a fruit salad. If you have this Brianna's brand in your stores, you're gonna wanna go ahead and get the blush wine vinaigrette and mix these two together in equal parts. So a third of a cup together to make, depending on how big your fruit salad is. It might only be like 2 tablespoons of each. Mix these together. Beautiful, beautiful combination that is perfect for a fruit salad. I've got some strawberries cut, and we're gonna open up a banana. I usually just pull off the 2/3 like that, just kind of slice it in the shell. And then our smoothie packs, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a quart-sized bag up in one of our bag holders. These I generally use for freezer cooking, but they're also perfect for quickly making a couple of smoothie packs with fresh fruit. I will also do this like if I bought too many of something, like we usually have strawberries in sometimes mango, pineapple in lunch boxes. If I buy too many, I'll just quickly throw in like just a single fruit pack like this. But I want to show you how I do kind of a multi pack. So I think we'll be able to make 4 with this little guy. Yeah, definitely gonna make 4. Actually gonna get out 2 more, but they're so handy for this as well. And I love how this small, like the shorter version is quart size, but you can also raise them up for gallon size. So, and they freeze and they fold flat too. I do have these linked under the video in the description, so be sure to check those out. If you need a set, we sell them in sets of 2. So we have our bag holders set up, our smoothie packs in the works. I'm gonna do 4 packs. This is our family's favorite smoothie combination: pineapple, strawberry, and banana. So that's why I'm doing that. And then at the time we make them, we usually add a little protein powder and milk of some kind. I like coconut milk. 2 boys like rice milk. Sometimes I'll even add Greek yogurt. Got a little leaf there, I missed that. There we go. And then last, we're going to do the banana. I love how convenient these are for the morning, grab and go. We'll just add a little milk or protein powder. So I'm just cutting little 1/2-inch chunks or so. I need to use 2 bananas. Oops. This just makes making a smoothie that much faster in the morning. You just grab everything, drop it in the blender with water or milk and protein powder or yogurt, or however you like to make your smoothies. And there you have it. Quick grab and go, make ahead smoothie packs. And there you have it. Make ahead smoothie packs. Super easy. Pineapple, strawberry, banana in a pack. Love how easy these are to put together, especially with my bag holders that I usually use for freezer meals, but they come in handy for making smoothie packs as well. Okay, let's get these guys sealed up. I will also flatten these out so that they freeze kind of in a single layer. Push a little air out, seal them up, and there they are. All right, I'm gonna finish this and I'll be right back for a quick recap of today's video. And there you have it, how to choose, cut, and use up some fresh pineapple To recap, we're looking for a nice yellow color throughout, not too much green, definitely no brown or soft spots, and you want to be able to pull the leaf out of the top to make sure that it is ripe. I showed you how to cut a pineapple so you can use it for fruit salad or snack or smoothie packs. We also put together a smoothie pack with some strawberries and bananas, of course using my handy dandy bag holders that we love so much. I do have the smoothie pack blog post linked down below the video, as well as where to get the bag holders from my online shop. If you learned something new in this video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe and smash that bell so that you get notified when we release new videos here on the channel. It's bye for now, and I'll see you soon.